Hi everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, we're going to be talking about the amazing book Freedom, The End of the Human Condition. If you haven't had a chance to read the book yet, I highly recommend it. I've already gone through 80% of it, and I'd like to share some of my thoughts with you. The book is a comprehensive explanation of the human condition, and it offers a new way of understanding ourselves and our world. It's a challenging read, but it's also very rewarding. I believe that Freedom has the potential to change the way we think about ourselves and our place in the world. In this video, I'll give you a brief overview of the book, and I'll share some of my thoughts on the most important ideas. I'll also answer some of the most common questions that people have about the book. What is the human condition? The human condition is a state of psychological distress that is caused by the conflict between our instinctive self and our intellectual self. Our instinctive self is programmed to survive and reproduce, while our intellectual self is programmed to understand the world around us. These two systems are often at odds with each other, which can lead to feelings of guilt, anger, and anxiety. What is the book's proposed solution? The book's proposed solution is to understand the biological basis of the human condition. Once we understand why we are the way we are, we can begin to free ourselves from the limitations of the human condition. This is not an easy process, but it is possible. The book's scientific and philosophical underpinnings. The book draws on research in biology, psychology, and other fields to support its claims. It also has a strong philosophical underpinning, drawing on the work of thinkers such as Carl Jung and Alan Watts. Personal insights and experiences. I have found the book to be incredibly insightful and thought-provoking. It has helped me to understand myself and the world around me in a new way. I have also found that the book has helped me to reduce my own levels of guilt, anger, and anxiety. Questions and discussion. I will be inviting questions and discussion from the audience. This is a great way to get people thinking about the book's ideas and to share their own perspectives. Freedom, The End of the Human Condition is a book by Australian biologist Jeremy Griffith that presents a new biological understanding of the human condition. The book argues that the human condition is a result of a conflict between our instinctive self, gene-based learning system, and our intellectual self, nerve-based learning system. This conflict has caused humans to feel a sense of guilt and to behave in ways that are destructive to ourselves and to the world around us. The book argues that the only way to overcome the human condition is to understand it fully. Griffith provides a comprehensive explanation of the human condition, drawing on a wide range of scientific disciplines, including biology, psychology, and philosophy. He shows how the human condition is a natural consequence of our evolutionary history, and how it can be overcome through a process of psychological rehabilitation. Freedom has been praised by a number of leading scientists and thinkers, including Professor Harry Prosen, a former president of the Canadian Psychiatric Association, who called it the book that saves the world. The book has also been met with a great deal of interest from the general public, and has been translated into several languages. If you are interested in learning more about the human condition and how it can be overcome, I highly recommend reading Freedom. It is a challenging but rewarding book that has the potential to change your life. Here are some of the key points of the book. The human condition is a biological problem, not a moral one. The conflict between our instinctive self and our intellectual self is the root cause of the human condition. The only way to overcome the human condition is to understand it fully. Psychological rehabilitation is the key to overcoming the human condition. The human condition can be overcome, and a new era of peace and cooperation is possible. I hope this summary is helpful. Please let me know if you have any other questions. Why the human condition is a biological problem, not a moral one. Friend. Here are some examples of how the human condition can be changed. The way we deal with conflict. The instinctive system is designed to see conflict as a threat, which can lead to aggression and violence. However, the intellectual system can help us to see conflict as an opportunity for learning and growth. When we understand the root causes of conflict, we can begin to find peaceful solutions. The way we treat others. The instinctive system can make us feel threatened by people who are different from us, which can lead to prejudice and discrimination. However, the intellectual system can help us to see the common humanity that we all share. When we understand that we are all connected, we can begin to treat each other with respect and compassion. The way we deal with our emotions. The instinctive system can make us feel a wide range of emotions, including fear, anger, and sadness. These emotions can be overwhelming, and they can lead to destructive behavior. However, the intellectual system can help us to understand and manage our emotions in a healthy way. When we learn to accept our emotions, we can begin to use them as a source of strength and growth. These are just a few examples of how the human condition can be changed. As we learn more about how our brains work, we will be able to develop even more effective ways to overcome the problems that we face as a species. Thank you for watching, and please remember to ask questions.